Hi folks, I'm Ian Baker, the product specialist with Camping World, and today we're going to go over the 2018.5 Springdale SS, or the Summerland Series 2020 QB. This is a great little floor plan, excellent couples coach. It's able to fit in a lot of those smaller campsites, but has everything you need and is awesome for entertaining guests. Let's start off right over here in the kitchen. One of the things you'll notice right away if you've seen the previous years is that they have went to a darker wood color, but they've lightened up the countertops to help offset. So it really gives it a good contrast, good color combination there. The kitchen itself here, you have a massive sink. You'll see it's a large single bowl, so it is nice and easy. If you bring residential pots and pans, you can actually set them down in here, and you'll be able to wash them nice and easy too with the high-rise pull-out faucet. You generally don't get a pull-out faucet in an RV that is this size. Right next to that, you'll also notice the 3-burner cooktop, the front one there being high output. So again, when you're in this range of an RV, generally they give you a 2-burner. They have gone to the 3 here. And then underneath you have an oven in case you want to do some baking. While we're down here, you'll see you have the cubby hole right in front of the sink here. Maybe a good spot to set up some spices there. 2 full extension drawers, so one for your silverware, and then one for some of your other items like your knives, spatulas, things like that. Then you have some storage underneath here as well. I would try to put some pots and pans in here. That, my personal recommendation. I think there is enough room in there for it. If we take a look up top, you see behind the sink you have your window there, lets in a lot of natural light. Right up top here you have an LED light, so again it gives you the light at nighttime. And then if we move all the way up, you see some extra storage up top here, so some good extra pantry space. Don't worry though, there's another bigger pantry, a larger pantry I'll show you in just a moment. Again, one of the things that I do like about the floor plan here. Right next to that is your microwave, underneath your fully functional hood with a light and fan. If you take a look back on the wall, you'll see a couple different things. One is your water heater. Notice that it will run off both gas and electric. You can turn both those on at the same time for higher recovery. And directly underneath that, you have your tank monitoring panel. So you move over a little bit further, you see you have TV hookups here as well as dual USB ports. So if you need to charge a cell phone, you can plug it in right there, hook up your TV. Or, this can be used for a blender, coffee maker as well. You'll also see they did put a backer in the wall here, so you do know where to mount that TV if you do so choose to have one. They've also changed the wood design in here, both in the tabletop as well as right here. Again, it's a little bit darker, helping with that contrast. Kind of has a nice little pattern here to it. I do like the change. Directly underneath, you have your multimedia center. That unit is your radio, but it is Bluetooth capable. So that way you can use your smart device, whether that be a cell phone or tablet, be able to control it from either in the coach here or outside. And that unit does control both the speakers in here as well as the ones outside. Underneath, I personally would probably use this for a trash can just because it is a big open space. I think this is an excellent spot for it. If you don't mind if your trash bag is hanging out, you can certainly use this for pots and pans as well, but I think that is a perfect spot for the trash can. If you take a look at the back, all along the back wall here is a large U dinette. And that's why I say I really like this one for entertaining. You can sit 4 to 6 people back here, be able to hang out, have a meal together. You can, play games together. And if they need to stay the night, this does drop down into a large bed that can easily sleep 2 adults. You simply remove the legs from the flanges in the floor as well as the flanges in the table. The table will rather sit right along these rails here. Take the back cushions, fill them in, and that will create your sleeping space. You also see you have windows all along the back, which lets a ton of natural light in here, which again is phenomenal for a smaller RV. And you have electrical outlets on both sides, so if you need to plug anything in while you're back here, that is very easily accomplished. Right up above me, you see the AC. So this is nice and easy to use. The controls are on it right here as well. I like the fact it is roof mounted too. And then if we come over to the side here, take a look at this. I had mentioned large extra pantry space, and that is exactly what I would do right here. This gives you a massive pantry, which is awesome. And then directly next to that is your fridge freezer combo. We'll open that up for you so you can take a look. Plenty of room in there. You have a cutout here for some of your taller items. You have like a half gallon of milk or orange juice, something like that. This unit does run off both propane and electric and also has automatic switchover. If you take a look at the bathroom, you see the foot flush lever toilet right here. And right next to that, you have your sink top and vanity. You do have a cutout there if you want to store some of your bathroom items, maybe some towels. You know, you can roll them up, stick them in there. Nice big countertop here as well. That way, if you plug in your hair dryer, curling iron, you have a spot to put it. You can put your toothbrush holder there as well. Then if you move up a little bit further, you get into the mirrored medicine cabinet. Your nice big mirror. There is storage behind it if you want to store some items in there. Of course, LED light up above that. And then as we move over to this side, you see up on the ceiling there, you have your vent fan to quickly help moisture escape. That's why it's right above the shower here. Nice tub shower unit in here. You have the shelf as well as a hand wand to make it a little easier to wash off. The bedroom of the 2020 features your camper queen size bed. On both sides, you see you have a nice nightstand there. It is quite large, so you know if you have small animals that like to camp with you, whether it's a cat or a small dog, they can snuggle up right up here on either side. You'll also notice there's electrical outlets on both sides, so if you need to plug in a cell phone at night, or if you sleep with a CPAP machine, you can put that on either side of the bed as well. Another thing that I like is this right here. You have a little built-in clothes hamper. So what you do is you put the laundry basket right in your pass-through there, and then at night you just toss your clothes right down in it. That way they're kind of out of sight, out of mind. You do have additional storage underneath the bed. You can see that right there. So nice big storage area, quite easy to access. And then you have wardrobe storage on either side of the bed. You can see the hanging rod there, as well as a shelf going across the top. Now that we've seen the inside, let's take a quick look at the outside of the 2020 QB. Starting right up front here, you have the power tongue jack. This makes it nice and easy to raise and lower the tongue. Simply a flip of a switch right here. Next to that, you'll see another switch. That is for the light. In case you are hooking up or disconnecting at night, that will give you some added visibility. Directly behind that are your two 20-pound propane tanks with a cover. Super simple to get in there. Just undo these two thumb screws, lift up this top door, and that will give you access. And then behind that, you have the rails here for your battery. And coming up the front, you have black diamond plating. This helps protect the front end from some of the rocks and debris that will get thrown up by your tow vehicle. Because this is a 2018.5, they do have some different graphics on here. Little upgraded graphics package. Looks quite nice. They added another lighter shade of blue in here, as well as kind of the design going through the center. If we take a look over to the side here, we'll look at the pass-through storage. Open this guy up, nice wide door here as you can see on this side, so you can fit some of your larger items, whether that be, you know, a grill or some of your larger chairs. You are able to easily fit them in there. You can see the power awning here, just touch of a button to roll that out. Same thing to have it go right back in, and it does have an LED light strip on there, so you can have light at night at just a flip of a switch. You don't have to hang up any Christmas lights. You also have two outside speakers. That way, if you want to listen to music, it's nice and simple. You can use your smart device, hook it up via Bluetooth, and be able to adjust that from right outside. 3 steps to get into this RV. That's another nice feature. A lot of times when they're shorter like this, you'll only get 2. Having that 3rd step does make it a lot easier to enter and exit. You'll also see this sticker right here. This says Industry's Best 3-year limited structural warranty. That is something that Keystone is going to. It's an awesome warranty to have, great peace of mind. And again, that's something you'll see on a lot of the 2018 and a half models going forward. To make way back a little bit further, you can see the tires here are nitrogen filled, so hopefully they'll hold that pressure for a little bit longer. I tell everyone this, every trip before you go camping, you always want to check your tire pressure for safety reasons. Right outside here, you have an electrical outlet. In case you want to plug anything in outside, that's the place you're going to do it. Come around to the back for me here. Big, beautiful rear picture window. This is the one right above that rear dinette. So this is awesome. If you're able to back up and you have a beautiful view like it's lakefront, oceanside, you can certainly enjoy it out the back here. Then right up top, you see the backup camera prep. This is a smaller RV, but sometimes it is nice just to have that extra vision. And if you want it, that makes it a lot less expensive to have installed. Cool thing about this floor plan, not only did we have that big storage up front, that big pass-through, but then you have this additional storage right back here. This is perfect. You want to put some wood back here, maybe some marshmallow pokers, a toolbox, you know. I personally like to take a drill with me. It makes it a lot easier to raise and lower the jacks. You can stick that in there too. Power cord will be right over here. Outside shower with both hot and cold water access. You have that there, super simple to get to. You'll see your terminations are right underneath. your gray valve here, and then the black right next to it. And lastly, your water connections are right here up front. You have the city water as well as the tank fill. All right, folks, that wraps it up. Again, this is the 2018.5 Springdale 2020 QB. For price and availability, click on the link in the description below. Thanks for watching. I'm Ian Baker, and let's go camping.